Welcome aboard. I'm JasonOfArgo, and this is Cosmoteer. I got something special lined up for you guys today. As you can see, I got the Star Wars Galaxy ship list. I downloaded this off of the community forums. They're very easy to do. This whole game is just amazingly user-friendly, and I love it. And it's enabled me to do something that I've been wanting to do ever since I got this game, is set up some fleet battles. We're going to take some of these amazing creations. This thing has 1,000 crew, okay? 1,000 crew. And we're gonna pit these beautiful ships against each other, and we're gonna watch them tear each other apart in a death battle. That's right. I'm gonna have today. We are going to go with the Old Republic with their classic Venator class star destroyers, not the gigantic ones that's like 1,000 crew, because that's just ridiculous. It's a little bit overkill, to be quite honest with you. But we're gonna set those guys up against their arch nemesis. The Confederation of Independent Systems. I believe that was their name. They got some pretty cool stuff too. So don't worry. They'll be more than a match for each other once I've got the fleet battle set up. And we'll see if my computer can handle it. Alright guys, I got myself a little custom scenario set up here. The Confederation of Independent Systems has set up this shipyard in deep space in order to service their war machine, pushing the front lines closer and closer to the Republic's home systems. However, after their latest expeditionary force has left, the Republic has gotten the drop on them and is planning on cutting off Confederate supply lines in this sector. However, a fearsome Munificent-class star frigate has been left behind to guard this vital installation, along with a large complement of fighters. So we will see if this powerful but slightly outnumbered Republican assault can actually seize the day. You guys are gonna go forward, okay? Nobody's gonna give in and stop here, okay? You are all gonna go forward, and you're gonna fight. Oh, okay. What's happening here? They're gonna slowly drift in. The fighters are sending out a line of pickets. They're not gonna last very long at all. Yeah. Commander, our scout vessels have detected Republican ships closing fast. Roger, roger. Assume attack formation. Do not let them close in on the shipyard. You guys are gonna have to scoot forward, because, oh my gosh. Are you guys gonna actually go for it? Oh no, they're gonna get chewed up one by one. The AI is not very smart. They have this lone this lone vulture droid desperately trying to crack through the shields. Here come more of them. More ships are going to be joining the fight soon. There's a lot of point defense, so that should help with the Oh, come on, guys. Get in there. Make it interesting. Engage them immediately. Move forward. Can you please? This isn't quite as epic as I thought it was. They're not exactly going for full-on broadsides here. Maybe we'll have to take, maybe we'll have to seize... Oh, wait, look! The Vulture droids are swarming the Venator, destroyer. Okay, yeah, I know, we're auto-saving. Ah, they're going after the engines. Oh, that's smart of them, and the Venator class is too stupid to turn around and face its guns towards its own attackers. Oh, for Pete's sake. Can you please? Okay, they've lost most of their engines, so now their maneuverability has been cut in half, but the Vulture droids are slowly pecking away at them. But now that their captain has got his head back in the game, the Vulture droids are going to be ripped out of the sky pretty quickly. But, okay, the main fleet engagement is starting up now. This brave little dreadnought, the little dreadnought that could, is taking on a recusant class destroyer who is setting himself up in the middle of all the Republican ships. I am tempted to just seize control of these guys because they are not good at flying. Oh, this poor dreadnought's been trapped in the middle. This other recusant destroyer is sensing the kill. It's moving in to help, but this guy's taking some hits. Only in the left back quadrant, but there's fires raging. Are there any? Oh yeah, little droids with little robotic fire extinguishers are moving to eliminate the threat. Oh, this poor Recusant's getting too close to the Venator. The big cannons are opening up. Oh no. Even with all that armor. Oh, one of the reactors just went. Fires are raging through the bow of the ship. One of their weapons has just been ripped apart. Their point defenses are nothing against in a straight up fleet battle. They can't do anything against. Oh no! They've exposed their flank. They're being torn to pieces. Fires are raging across the engine rooms of both ships. The Munificent's hanging back. It doesn't want to tangle. It doesn't want to go up right against the its only equal. But this other Venator looks to be in a bit of trouble. Fires are raging throughout the engine decks. You guys need to get those. Are there any crewmen left? Any crewmen left to handle? Oh no! They're spinning out of control. They've just collided with the dreadnought. These two destroyers know. They know that they have this flank on the run. This other Vindicator still hanging back. The Venator class has just wiped out this destroyer, just chewing it to pieces. Look at him. It's not even a contest anymore. The front line is it's kind of balanced on both sides. Like on this flank, the Confederation is kind of holding the line because this Vindicator refuses to move forward. Well, let me fix that right now. You're gonna move forward and you're gonna show off the full power of Republican weaponry. I see all those ion beam. Oh, those are just small blasters. Okay, so it won't be quite as impressive as I was hoping, but it'll still be pretty cool. Okay. The Republic has this flank wrapped up, but this Venator, he's about to lose complete control. He's about to lose all control over his maneuverability. This reactor's about to go. Fire's burning. Can they reach it in time? No, he doesn't even have fire extinguishers. There's not enough firefighting equipment on the ship. Oh, this is bad. The Recusant and the Munificent are huddling together. This other Recusant, he got out too far. He's being chewed up by the Vindicator and the Venator, who is slowly but surely just sort of drifting forward to the to the shipyard, which only has a few ships, a few Vulture droids, and this one lone Corvette to defend it. It's not going to be pretty when the Republic fleet finally arrives. Can you guys get in there? That other Venator needs help. Although maybe not. Yeah, they're slowly cracking the shield over and over again. They know the reactor's right there. If they can get to this reactor core, then they will rip this ship in half. Oh, there it goes. Oh no! Oh no, the Confederacy. Their most powerful ship has just been torn in half. Their armor is nothing against so many powerful heavy blasters. This Recusant is dead in the water. And this Dreadnought is just cleaning house with this other Recusant. Oh look, it's starting to spin. They're still shooting though. They've been programmed never to give up, never to surrender. There's just too many heavy weapons on the Venators. Oh, look at him. He's coming in. He's coming in hard. He knows there's no contest now. The big guy has come to claim the kill. And there goes the last of that destroyer. This shipyard is doomed. Oh, this Venator just drifted close. But this lone Vulture droid, it can see that the back of the ship is undefended. Will he be smart enough to get at those reactor cores in the back? We'll see. Oh no, these are just small laser blast. Oh! They have collided with the shipyard. Standard cannons. The Confederacy just does not have the guns to match up to something like this. Oh, look at this Munificent. It's on fire everywhere. It's going down. There's no way that it can break through the shields with just these tiny little blaster weapons. Who was in charge of making these? They handicapped the Confederacy hard. Oh. This one Vulture droid is like, hey, get on, guys. I'll get you out of here. Oh, wait, no. This was a terrible idea. What have I done? I'm in the middle of two giant star cruisers. There's just too many shields on this thing is another thing. It's just guarded from all around. I should probably get rid of this. It would be a more even fight if I got rid of this giant Venator class. Because Confederate ships seem to have a lot of armor, but no weapons and very few shields, and the Republic is just loaded up with shields and weapons of all kinds. Like, oh, it's ripping the, oh, come on. This ship wasn't even fighting. How were they supposed to fight back, man? That's just not fair. Oh. But this Republic ship is paying for its brazenness, for its impetuous nature. It's slowly getting pecked apart. This Raider-class Corvette is not helping, though. Like, it has large-ish guns, but it can only fire one of them here. Sorry about that. That was probably really annoying. Oh. This Vulture droid knows what's up. He knows what's good. He's eating his way through the back of the Republican vessel. Meanwhile, this Venator class, its shields could not take the constant pounding of so many weapons. Can they bring down some of these guns? No, they will not. They will not be able to bring down those guns before the shields come back online. If these guys... Okay, I'm gonna help you out here. Because you're just being stupid. Oh, you can listen. You can hear the little guys screaming. Oh, that's terrifying. As they burn to death in this flaming horror show. Okay, can we get the rest of the Republic to come down here and finish up this lopsided massacre? Ugh. Oh, look at the heavy cannons just eating through what's left of the Confederate armor. Ugh. 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 Yeah, it's done. There's no way. The Republicans... I mean, they lost like one ship. Or 1.5 ships, rather. How is this guy still flying? Okay, so... we're finally ready to take to restart this battle. The shipyard has a few more guns on it. The Munificent is a little bit more deadly. I added some guns. I added some electro bolts to kind of deal with the absolute ridiculousness of Republic shields. And I kind of downgraded the maneuverability of the gigantic Venator class. The Republic might still take this battle. So I'm going to add a couple of command destroyers, because those guys are pretty deadly. And we're gonna see what happens. Oh, the frames. Oh, the frames. It has to deal with so many commands. Let's drop the speed down. Yeah, that's the only way we can really play this. And this Venator is about to get messed up. Okay. So the shipyard has its own defenses, but I don't know if the Republic will get close enough for these guys to use them, because this poor Venator, I'm sorry. I thought that if I got rid of these engines on the back, then that would just make it less speedy, not make it go flying off into the cosmos. So the Republic has made a terrible tactical error by sending forward just one of their ships. I made the assumption, which I should not have done, that these guys would actually be smart enough to, you know, move as one unit, but this is ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna take control of you. We're gonna take direct control of you. What we're gonna do is fine. If you're gonna be like that, then I will give you back your engines. You can do this. This one Venator is getting chewed up. This other Venator is getting chewed up. Yeah. It looks like now it's the Confederation that has way too many guns, but the freaking Republic, man, they're just being stupid. Get your ships forward. Push forward, man. You have the advantage here. Just get up there and start shooting. Concentrate your firepower on their weapon systems. Okay, yeah, there we go. He's finally started. This Dreadnought has finally got his act together. And he's starting to crack the armor of this command destroyer. It's the command destroyers that are overpowered now. And these guys really need to get their act together. And this guy, I have no idea what he's doing. He's just slowly sort of inching forward. This is turning out to be a lot more ridiculous than I thought, but I'm happy. I don't mind if the Confederation wins. I just don't like the fact that the Republic's being stupid about it. Although I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe Anakin was in charge after he went all berserk. Look at this one dreadnought. He's being a coward. Move forward and support. Okay, here we go. The Venator class has finally joined the fray. It is unleashing hell with missiles that are just being flung all over the place. Oh, those electro bolts added to the Munificent are just tearing them up. This one Recusant is on fire. It's probably not going to last much longer. How's the right flank doing? This Venator is not looking well, to be quite honest with you. How about you turn and actually start shooting? Would that help? Would that help if I actually gave you guys some targets? This Venator is going down. This Venator is almost out of the fight. But there are fires raging across this Command Destroyer's decks and in the Providence. The Providence has got to get those under control if it's going to continue to make a difference in this fight. This other Providence is being pushed back by the sheer mass of the main Venator, who is mooning the Confederation. I don't know how he thought that was a good idea. This Recusant is slowly being torn to pieces by the humongous cannons of the relentless firepower of the Republic is going away. Where are you guys off to? You guys need to keep concentrating on the fight. Come on. Okay, the Munificent is starting to take some heavy hits from missiles. Oh no, one of its wings is going down. Does it have no point defense? I guess it depends on the Recusants in order to keep missiles off its back, because those fires are spreading very quickly. However, he is now showing his front to this Dreadnought, who is paying for his impetuousness, taking on two Providences at once that are heavily damaged but not out of the fight. The Venator class is still confused. It has no idea where it is or what to do. It is flailing around like a sad child that missed its birthday. Can I get these guys to move forward, maybe? Cannon shots are being exchanged across the void of space. Oh, we got a nice broadside going here. Let's see what happens when they strike the... Oh no! Oh, it's being ripped to shreds! Look at all the cannon fire just pouring into it. Oh! Do not expose yourself to a broadside from a Venator class destroyer. Woo! Oh, in mere moments, this Recusant's lost its control room. It's lost everything. It has no more hope for a fulfilling life now. The Munificent is still going in hard against this alliance, but these fires, man, they are gutting the rear of the ship. We got this lone droid. He's like, oh no, fires, roger, get the extinguishers. Oh no. This Dreadnought is dead. You need to stop focusing on that Dreadnought. You need all of your guns going in full ham on this Venator, who is just leisurely picking apart this poor Recusant. This Providence is finally starting to give up the ghost. This Dreadnought has no idea where it is. It's lost its control room. It's floating dead in the water. Still firing defiantly from its remaining cannons. Yeah, I thought for sure the Republic would lose this battle, but they're starting to pull it together with some help from yours truly. And this guy really needs to focus. Oh, we could turn this around right now. We could turn this around right now if you just get over here. If you just move. Okay, come on. You still have your control room. You need to move. He only has one engine, no wonder. He doesn't know how to get over there. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Look at, he's completely exposed on the back. He has no, if somebody could take out that reactor room. Oh, but it's done. It's already done. The The Confederate fleet lies in ruins. The Republic had a much harder time cracking this nut, but they just have too many guns. These 2 Venators practically weren't even necessary, even with this one on fire. Whew. Wait, what just happened? Oh my gosh! Look at the... Oh! There was a... This Providence somehow ripped this, just gutted this Venator. I was not expecting that. Now the rest of these reactors are gonna go up. Oh, I wish I had seen the beginning of that chain reaction. Is it gonna be enough to turn the tide? Probably not, but that was an impressive... It just turned this into a Pyrrhic victory for the Republic, and they still have not even touched the shipyard. The Confederacy giving their lives, giving their all in the face of Republic aggression. Let's watch what happens when these reactors go, because they're gonna go soon. But this ship is gone. Oh, there goes another one. There goes an entire section. It's just a bunch of guns floating in space now. Whoa! These guys are still delivering power to the shields. They need fire extinguishers. Oh, here comes the Munificent. Finally, slowly, it's using its own momentum to... Oh, and the Providence just bumps into it. But it looks like this Venator is done for now. This Munificent is going to be able to just tear into the exposed flank of this Venator. It can do nothing. It has no guns, no engines. Can it turn? Can it turn? It can sort of, kind of, maybe... Can it turn? Can it turn? Oh, it's losing engines quickly. But it's about to get its revenge. This Munificent is about to learn the true meaning of pain. This Venator has lost some teeth, but it is not defanged. And it's just ripping into the Munificent. Round after round, just tearing right through the shields. Don't need electro bolts to... It's just using brute force to just smash its way through. The armor is not holding up against this constant assault. The last stand of the Confederacy is here. Even though... Oh. But they still have one recusant, mostly operational, and a giant blob of dreadnought shields. But yeah, this recusant's going down. It's dead. It's dead. I'm sorry, but that's the last of it. That's all she wrote for this brave ship. This Providence and this Munificent managed to turn this into a costly victory for the Republic. And although the shipyard hasn't even been touched, do they have the firepower to do it? You guys really need to get your act together and start focusing your firepower. They don't really have point defense to guard against missiles, so oof. Oof! There goes one. Yep, it's done for this ship. All he can do now is try to shove himself as hard into the space station as he can. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful! Venator, could you please stop focusing on this ridiculous dead hulk of Providence heavy cruiser? It's dead, okay? There's nothing else for it. There's nothing else to be said. It's just a giant chunk of armor burning in space. Okay, this Venator is now moving in to support its friend. We still have one recusant destroyer here. It's taking some hits. Oh, but it's exposed. It's exposed in the back. Oh! Can it turn? Can it turn? Can it turn to face the full might of the Republic? Okay, yeah, they still have this, but this Munificent. Oh no! I didn't realize it can still fire. Ooh! Yes, the Munificent will have the last word in this engagement. Unless you can take out all of its reactors very, very quickly. No, you don't want to turn that way. No, you don't want to turn that way. What are you doing, you fool? You fool, you've doomed yourself. Turn your shields towards it. Yes, okay. Munificent, still going in hard. This entire array of weapons is still good to go. Oh, okay, yeah, it's done for now. This Venator is about to be completely torn apart. It will have almost no maneuverability after this. In order for a ship to be considered fully dead in this game, you basically have to wipe out all of its reactor cores, which is harder said than done. However, this Venator and this... Oh, the Republic and the Confederacy, they don't care. It's droids versus clones. Neither side really cares about their own well-being. They are literally shoving this shipyard out into deep space. This Venator has fires raging across its... Oh! Fires raging across the engine deck. They need to get those under control now, or else the entire command deck will soon come with it. This Rakusin is just sitting pretty. He doesn't care. He still has guns. He can still shoot. They don't have a control room, but they do have gunners. It's all on these last two Venators. Can they find a way to pull that out of the bag? Okay, this is ridiculous. We need engines back on this ship so we can actually move in and finish this battle. Because this is getting kind of silly. This Venator is still getting torn up from behind by this Rakusin. But it can do nothing. It has no choice but to sit there and deal with it. And it looks like this is kind of a Pyrrhic victory for the Republic. They've been able to do nothing except destroy the fleet and heavily damage the shipyard, which was basically their main objective. But even so, I think the Confederacy kind of made this a bit too costly. The Republic has managed to accomplish its main objective with... Oh, he's going for ramming speed. Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah! Oh! Tearing into the superstructure. Fires are starting to rage across the reactor decks. That entire weapons platform has been destroyed. Fires are now spilling out of control. The Republic has started to sever. The commander of this ship, he got angry. He was like, you know what? No, this will not be a Confederate victory. I don't care how many lives are lost. Full speed ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this a Pyrrhic Republican victory. Their fleet lies in shambles. However, they did manage to knock out the space station. Whew. This took a lot longer to set up than I thought, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did setting this up. But I am, and will remain, your captain. I will see you all on the next leg of our journey. Bye-bye. Oh, 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 he's tearing right through the middle.